Dear learners, hope all of you are fine and ready for today's class. Here we are going to read from your textbook, and our topic is today about likes and dislikes. And here we have finished already lesson 1. I like folk songs, some meaning of keywords, and we have enjoyed dialogues that regards about liking and disliking between A and B. I hope you have underlined the words that express liking or disliking, and you have tried the dialogues. Now it's a continuation of this lesson, and here we will do today an activity by following a text. Now read about Kavita, a class 7 student of Sundarpur village. What does she tell about her likes, dislikes? Dear learners, let's try to learn. Here given a picture of a girl. So undoubtedly she must be Kavita, a girl named Kavita. So let's try to know more. Hello, I am Kavita. I am a class 7 student of Sundarpur High School. I like listening to music in my free time. I like folk songs, but I don't understand classical music that much. However, my father likes classical music very much, but he doesn't like pop music. He never watches pop musical programs on TV. He says he hates them because they don't appeal to emotions. My favorite singer is Farida Parvin. Dear learners, up to that, we can learn about likings song, and here Kavita tells about her likings, that she likes folk songs and she doesn't understand classical music. That means in comparison folk song and classical music, Kavita likes folk songs and doesn't like classical music because she doesn't understand. And again, she says that her father likes classical music very much, and he says that he doesn't like, and Kavita says that her father doesn't like pop music because he thinks that it is not filled with emotions. It has no expression that appeal emotion. That's why he hates them. Hates means greatly dislike anything. So we can find difference of taste and likings. Now let's learn more. My favorite singer is Farida Parveen. I like her songs very much. It says, Kavita, she has a wonderful voice. I also like gardening. I have planted many flowers in my garden. When the flowers are in full bloom, I love to watch them. Kavita says more that she likes Farida Parvin's song because she thinks that her songs are very beautiful because of her wonderful voice, and that's why Farida Parvin is her favorite singer. She adds that she also likes she also likes gardening. That's why she has planted so many flowers in her garden. So when somebody has a liking for gardening, of course she or he has to plant flowers or trees so that he or she can enjoy gardening. And Kavita also adds that when the flowers are in full bloom, she loves to watch them. That means when there are full of flowers in her plants, she likes to watch them. To watch means to see. Um, and here you see that watch is a type of word which also indicates noun, a time-giving object that shows time. We also call that thing watch. So here again, watch means to observe closely, to see closely. So here it's the verb. So watch has double meaning. As a parts of speech, we can define it as a noun and also as a verb. Okay, now let's see some more. Kavita says, I'm very happy about the flowers that I grow. I just adore them. Here you see, Kavita says that when she grows flowers in her garden, she becomes very happy, and when she spends her time, she she enjoys it, and I just adore them. She loves it so much, she expresses. And the sentence you see, I just adore them, there is an exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. So she strongly expresses her joy by saying, by describing her expression, she strongly shows her great love for her garden. So, dear learners, we have finished the text about Kavita, who expresses her likes and also dislikes. And by her description, we also come to know about her father's likings also. I hope you have followed also by your textbook. Now, dear learners, let's do an activity per day. Ask and answer the questions in pairs. It's an activity that you do in your classroom by asking questions and also by answering questions in pairs. That means two of you will take part in this activity. Now let's try to solve the first question. Number 1. Why doesn't Kavita like classical music? Here you are asked to explain why Kavita doesn't like classical music. By reading the text, we can find that she said, I don't understand classical music. So it's the reason for her dislike. So you will write, Kavita doesn't like classical music because she doesn't understand it. You won't mention classical music again because in a sentence you needn't repeat the same word. That's why you will use a pronoun it instead of classical music. I hope you can understand. Next question. What does Kavita's father think about pop music? Here you will say Kavita's father thinks about pop music that it's not filled with emotion, or Kavita's father doesn't like pop music because he thinks it doesn't appeal to emotions. By reading the text, you can find all the answer of the question in that way. So, dear learners, I want you practice and find out the answer from the text and also relate to your own experience where necessary. Like question number 5, here you have to answer by yourself. What does the sentence I just adore them? Here you have to give the answer by yourself by going through the text and by comprehending the text. So I want to practice all these questions. Now part E. Now make 5 sentences about what you adore, love, like, don't like, and hate. Now make 5 sentences about what you adore, love, like, don't like, and hate. Dear learners, it's an activity where you have to make 5 sentences by using these 5 words: adore, love, like, don't like, and hate. So, this is a very interesting activity. I think you will enjoy it, and you will form 5 sentences according your own own will. Here you see, you have to know at first the meaning of all these 5 words. So let me tell you. Please listen carefully and write down the meaning on your copy. Adore. At the very beginning, adore, it means love and be devoted deeply. To love something and be devoted deeply on something. Love. It means a great interest and pleasure in something. Like. It means find enjoyable or satisfactory. To find something enjoyable or satisfactory. Don't like. So it's opposite of like. That means do not want or wish for. Last of all, hate. It means feel intense dislike. So hate means feel intense dislike, greatly dislike anything is meant by hate. Dear learners, now part F. Study the table below in pairs. Use the table to ask and answer questions, to talk about your and your friends' likes, dislikes. Dear learners, again this activity is prepared by taking part in pair work, but as you are not in that situation to join with your friend to practice it, so I want you to make sentences and make the activity by yourself. So let's try to do it at first, so you can understand how to continue the whole activity. In the first column, you are given some subject, and all these are pronoun. Pronouns are used as subject. I, you, he, she, Raju, they, girls. In first column, all are pronouns and a noun named Raju. Second column, like, do not like, don't like, do not, don't like, likes, doesn't like, does not like, doesn't like, do not, don't like. So you have to choose the right word from here. And last column, you are given some option: juice, football, Bangla movies, fried rice, working in the kitchen, going to cinema, watching cricket, reading stories. Dear learners, now you have to use the table and you have to make questions and you have to make answer by using all these words in the column. So I want you try all this, and in that way you will be able to form much more sentences by using all these words. And make sensible sentence. I want you again to make sensible sentence, and here you have to remember that by choosing the word from the first column, you have to choose correct option from second column. Like when you find doesn't, then remember to choose third person singular as a subject. So for third person singular, you are given doesn't, and the rest of the subject will take the word which doesn't bear s or yes form. Okay, so I hope you will remember, and in that way you will form correct sentence. That's all for today. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Thank you, and please go through the text again and do the activities. Okay, that's all for today.